Loaded Oreo stuffed brownies is a treat that you need to make. Next time your kid signs you up to bring a treat to school and tell you at the last minute, because we're going to start with a box mix. That's right, we're going to jazz up this box mix to be the perfect school treat. And the first thing we want to do is take a teaspoon of espresso and add that to a quarter cup of hot water to dissolve, and add that to your mixing bowl. Next to that, we're going to add a third cup of oil. So 1/3 cup of oil, vegetable oil, and 1/3 cup of melted butter. And then to that, I'll make sure you get all of the butter out. Add to that a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Give that a good mix. And next we want to add 2 eggs, and we're going to beat them with a whisk. Beat them until they're well combined. And now we're going to add our brownie mix. And you want to stir this really well until there's no lumps. The box says to stir it about 50 strokes, but I just do it until it's smooth. Once your batter is mixed, you want to take out about a half a cup of this brownie batter, and we're going to set that to the side. We're going to use that later on. And I have some semi-sweet Ghirardelli chocolate here that I'm just going to break up into pieces and add to our batter. You can chop it as well, but this is a 4-ounce bar of semi-sweet chocolate. So once we get that all chopped in, we're going to give it a stir and a mix, and you're pretty much ready to start assembling your brownies. Now, you want to use a 9x9 pan or 8x8 pan. I'm using my pan from Old Country Kitchenware, and we're going to add the majority of the brownie batter to the bottom of the pan. And now we're going to start adding our Oreos. How many Oreos you use is completely up to you. You can stuff it full, but I used 1 whole row. And I will break it up into pieces to fill in the holes. I started out by adding whole Oreos and then pieces. And then the remainder of the batter goes on top, as well as the reserve batter. And you want to spread that out till it's nice and even. My brownies baked in a 350-degree preheated oven for about 30 minutes. But I will tell you now, you're going to want to probably bake them more than that. My brownies could have used an extra 5 more minutes, or 5 to 7 more minutes, depending on how done. I'm all for an underdone brownie, but this was just a little too gooey, but delicious. 10 out of 10 all the same. So give this after school treat a try. Happy baking.